From McFarlane Toys and their Batman Classic TV series line, this is the Adam West Batman and the Burt Ward Robin. These are the most recent re-release of these figures, however they're being called Batman 2.0 and Robin 2.0 due to having an updated likeness in the head sculpt. Let's open them up, take a look-see, because quite frankly, aside from Joker, these two are the only major characters I'm actually missing from this line in terms of just having their actual vanilla appearance. Taking a look at Batman first, and there are things to like here, but there are a couple of annoyances too. First of all, I think the proportions are actually pretty solid. They do really capture Adam West's look in the costume. However, the torso ends at a very weird spot, and the belt is glued in the wrong spot, so you can see that his torso ends above his belly button, basically. Alongside that, the cape is alright. It gets bunched up in a lot of really weird ways, and also the bat ears have been folded down. However, let me get a better light here. This is a decent likeness to Adam West under the cowl, and the paint and sculpting are all decent enough for what are these, like $12 figures? They're fine. My big issue with this figure, is the issue with basically all of the figures in this line, is it is kind of hard to balance them at times, and also really poor accessory choices. You get a kapow and a pow, they clip onto the wrists. They're not the best. Here, I'll show you how they work. So you take this pow, and then you can just put it over his wrist. Nope. And, there. It's on. I get it. I understand that this is the joke, that it happened in the show. Don't care for it. I look at things like Superman who came with the Kryptonite, Lord Deathman who came with the sword. I know these are newer figures, but these are supposed to be newer releases of Batman and Robin, so maybe you could have given Batman the red telephone, or the shark repellent, or even that riot shield. Do you guys remember that? The Batmobile, used to have, a riot shield in it. That would have been kind of cool. But as is, it's a good little Batman. What about his buddy Dick? I actually wound up liking Robin a good bit more. Once again, a couple of issues. One, his elbow looks really weird. I don't know if this is misassembly or what, but his arm curves at a very unnatural angle. Unless he's meant to stay like that all the time. That one actually kind of looks natural. Alongside that, I'll point out, this green is different from most of the greens you get with a Robin, but I like it a lot. Going with this kind of more dull forest green actually helps balance out the brightness of the yellow and the red. The lightness to Burt Ward is a bit weaker than the lightness to Adam West was, but still, the costume and the proportions are all correct, the articulation's the same as Batman, and he stands a good bit better because I just noticed his feet are a little bit larger. So, all around, this is actually a little bit more fun to mess around with. I will point out, same accessories, basically just now they say bam and wham, they connect in the same way. Not big on those. They're probably the weakest part of these figures. But this is a good little Robin. And when paired with the Batman, I could definitely say that this is a solid depiction of the original television dynamic duo. I've never had these figures in hand before. The closest I've come is I have these figures with the gas masks on. And they come with better accessories, I'll be honest. However, getting this original version of the two, I still enjoy them. I think that they feel better than the original Riddler that I got. And alongside that, they still really work as a collection. This Adam West TV line that McFarlane's done has very sneakily become one of their better, more consistent DC lines. I think it's a case where it takes a while them to kind of figure out what they want to do with these lines, and then once you get to wave 3 or 4, they're great. You could say the same thing with pretty much every toy line, really, but it's a thing you notice with McFarlane a lot. So, I think they still hold up. I would put the Superman and the Lord Deathman and some of the newer figures still above them. King Tut, I'd put above them. But I still think that they are very good little figures and a great way to start this collection if you're just now entering it. Up next, we're going to be looking at Commissioner Gordon, and then really some of the weirder kind of comic book inspired designs that they've put out recently. So yeah, we're going to be sticking with the classic TV series for just a little bit longer.